What's up, Aquarius? This is going to be your love check-in for the next 2 weeks. This is for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal sessions. All the info for that is in the description box of the video. There is a wait for a reading with me at the moment. If you would like to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Aquarius, we're going to do a usual check-in, the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? A projected potential outcome for the next 2 weeks based on the current energies in this check-in. Now, for those of you that are new, why do I say that? It's because on this channel, I infuse manifesting, the universal law of assumption and mindset into all of my content, which means that my tarot readings on my channel are check-in points into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you, Aquarius, have manifested, are selecting, manifesting out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. You can have absolutely anything or anyone that you want, or any version. If you would like to manifest this differently, circumstances do not matter. People are you pushed out. You can absolutely shift with a shift in your state of consciousness, the version of Aquarius that you're being, selecting a different version of your situation, your person, projecting new dominant thoughts and assumptions. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please look at my other content, look into the law of assumption, and I like to also give you tips as I go in my readings. Okay? All right, Aquarius. The person on your mind, how are they feeling about you? 3 of Pentacles. Some of you connected to a common network, career, work is playing into this somehow. It's also about cooperation, Page of Cups, and communication, a loving offer potentially, or an offer to collaborate and get on the same page, cooperate, because there's a Death card, and I see that Death card potentially as transformation. Okay, or it could be an apology coming through, wanting to collaborate or cooperate after there's been some kind of a stop or an end. So let's have a look. 6 of Pentacles, collaboration, reciprocity, equal give and take. Okay, yep, 9 of Cups, pleasure and fun and joy. Okay, maybe there's a playful, nice energy between the two of you when it's good. Let's have a look. But then there's the Devil. Lots of maybe attraction and chemistry for sure. The 6 of Pentacles, the Devil card, this is very much like, is there equal give and take? Can we get on the same page? Because that can be codependency as well, guys. So for some of you, there might be, with that Death card, what needs to be transformed is perhaps getting to a place of mutual investment, and could be today the toxicity, because Devil card can be a bit that way, obsession or toxic reactions or behaviors that could be coming down to a feeling of like not getting the validation or unequal give and take. Now, lots of temptation potentially as well, guys. So maybe like you and this person, there's a lot of indulgence and fun, or questions around overindulgence and fun, right? And not enough investment, like tangible investment, because the World card is about closing out a cycle. Okay, accomplishment. After, yeah, Knight of Swords. So you could have had a stop with this person, like it, because Knight of Swords in the reverse, like there could have been an erratic communication or reactivity, and that could be coming down to something to do with an assumption that someone's all play and fun and not investing in the situation or feeling unvalued. Okay, let me have a look at this Devil card. Yeah, King of Pentacles, the Sun, the 4 of Cups. Something, like I said, to do with really investing in the situation versus just playing around and having fun. Okay, so there seems to be some reactivity here. Now, that just could be some dynamic you have between the two of you, like an assumption of not being really valued or reciprocity, because King of Pentacles is a loyal, stable, mature kind of an energy, but there's disappointment in that department. And so the communication could get erratic. We've got an Emperor card and 3 of Pentacles and the Judgment card. So this is like second chances and come back round with cooperation is what I said. Maybe you're dealing with a situation where, yeah, there is a bit of overindulgence and fun and not taking responsibility and not stepping up to the plate. And that's very frustrating or causes frustration or reactivity between you and this person and disappointment. It is also coming down to maybe, you know, the Devil card is like our own limiting beliefs and 4 of Cups is a rejection wound, you know, so that could be something that is going on, like you're not really reciprocating, you're not really investing. I mean, Emperor card is a responsible energy. Some of you are dealing with a situation, like I said, where work and career is playing into it, and this is like a boss figure, or you're a boss figure, and then there's reactivity. Or, you know, like I feel like when it's good, it's good. 9 of Cups, but Devil card is codependency. So a lot of this, like looking for validation, not getting validation, and then reactivity. Tell me about this 3 of Pentacles. Some of you children are playing into this. Ace of Cups. No. I mean, look, I'm going to trust the way I channel, guys, because there's different ways you can read cards, right? I mean, the Sun card is joy and happiness, and I said that a number of times. And this is Ace of Cups, a new beginning, and they want to close out an old cycle, and there is this love between the two of you. So this is accountability maybe for not investing equally, wanting to get on the same page and invest equally and be responsible and build something, you know, solid and stable where there's been disappointment, okay? And coldness, 5 of Pentacles. And I think that's like, you know, let's close out this cycle maybe where there's a lot of erratic behavior or reactivity. Some of you, there might be overindulgence, like drinking or partying, and then someone loses their shit or something like that. I don't know. The Oracle cards are going to tell us more. And guys, I always say it, if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. And even if it is your reading, if there are parts you don't like, don't fucking take them, okay? Because you can change everything. You're the writer and director of the show. So we're going to get to you. There's 5 of Pentacles here, okay? There also could be a lot of fears and over-obsession with material matters. If you're dealing with a situation where it's like about work and building career, then, you know, there could be this reactivity that someone is selfish or self-indulgent and not really investing in the relationship, or someone could be completely obsessive about not having enough. 5 of Pentacles is material matters and feeling not good enough. This is a feeling of like, you know, I'm almost getting it's a tit for tat. What I'm offering you, you're not taking. And then the other one saying, well, what I'm offering you, you're not taking. And then there could be, for some of you, if it is kind of a little toxic, this could be like, you know, a negative assumption that, you know, you're just playing with me, you're all fun and games, okay? But is that founded or unfounded? And even if, you know, you've had arguments to that effect, guys, or even if you see circumstances like someone not really showing up the way you want or stepping up to the plate, we also can correct that. On this timeline, they want to have a new start. On this timeline, they seem to want to get on the same page. Accountability, second chances, fix things, set free from toxic patterns. It's a bit obsessive. It's a lot of desire. There can be joy. There also can be this kind of erratic behavior that causes coldness and disconnect. So let's have a look at you, more importantly, Aquarius, okay? Because that's the secret sauce, because you manifested this and you can tweak it or manifest a different version, okay? Let's have a look. What does Aquarius think? Judgment card as well. Accountability, second chances, come back round. How does Aquarius feel? 10 of Wands, that there's a lot of burdens. There's a lot that's been weighing on the situation. Now that could be outside burdens and responsibility. Again, 10 of Wands. Wanting to get to the end of that. And then the 7 of Pentacles is in the reverse. So it's like, I guess the burdens, it's 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, 6 of Pentacles. It's like, I feel that there's this mutual kind of assumption that the other one's not really investing or building off the foundation. Lover's card in the reverse, and this feeling of like not feeling very loved or lovable, or that it's one-sided. You see? 4 of Swords, there's a processing energy. I think you could have had an argument with this person or something. And then there's 4 of Wands, which is about house and home, reunion, stability, commitments. And then the Devil. Interesting. Okay? So the devil. Devil can be temptations, like I said, like maybe someone's not showing up very stable when they should. Or, you know, not, I mean, the King of Pentacles is in the upright, so I feel like that is a loyal energy. A loyal, stable energy, a mature energy, but then there's something here. I mean, maybe this is about like someone likes to blow off steam, or there's arguments because there's like negative assumptions that people play around. I mean, where's the Seven of Swords? I didn't see it. I mean, the Oracle cards will tell us if like there looks like in your circumstances in this timeline that there's playing around or anything. I mean, Hierophant card in the reverse, okay. Temperance card is in the reverse. Three of Wands is in the reverse. Yes, they're all in the reverse. Sorry guys, not in every reading, but that's just how I have to take it. Five of Swords is in the reverse. We've got a Page of Wands in the upright. Clashing and tension. How do you feel about them, Pisces? You want to get past that. There's been some disagreements when it comes to, I think, about like your values and commitments. Now, again, like Hierophant card, I mean, that is potentially like not the most traditional energy. Okay, one person could be very traditional and be looking to cooperate and get on the same page and wanting to have that stability and that traditional commitment, and another person could be a little bit less stable, and then that's causing impatience, okay, or conflict or tension. And the Three of Wands as well. So impatience. So if this is like, I don't know if I want to wait for this anymore to get on the same page. So there's been disagreement, something. Five of Swords is clashing, like, are we on the same page here? So yeah, like Hierophant card in the upright it's about traditional commitments, etc. It's something here, you know, if someone is overly obsessed with work and career, there could be this kind of, I'm not ready to prioritize the connection. And then what happens is there's a feeling of like, well, you're not valuing me in the connection. So I know I'm jumping around, guys, but it is a little confusing. We've got Page of Wands here. It seems to me like, Aquarius, for those of you for whom this reading resonates, this is about flirtation and fun, but perhaps there's this feeling of like questions of readiness for some reason to move ahead. Maybe there's not trusting that this person is stable, or not trusting in the stability of the connection, or the Three of Wands in the reverse, you know, not really seeing the way forward. I mean, let's have a look at what this Hierophant card in the reverse is. I mean, this person seems to be wanting to cooperate and get stable. So, I don't know. Let's have a look. Star card, you have hope for this. So why is there a Three of Wands in the reverse? What are we not waiting for anymore? Judgment, indecision. Indecision. Also, guys, there's something with the communication. Judgment card in the reverse is shadow energy. The way it's judgmental energy. There's something here, okay? You could also be from different religious backgrounds, cultures, traditions, and so then you're misinterpreting each other. You're not speaking the same language. And then there's this toxic pattern of communication, negative assumptions, indecision about the way forward. Fear in moving forward as well. For some of you, Three of Pentacles can be networks. For some of you, there's influence of outside energies, and maybe that's muddling the waters, right? Like, is this really the right decision for the way forward? You know what I mean? Yeah, Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. You both want to focus on reciprocity. You know, there's insecurities here. There's also insecurities potentially about financial matters and being able to maybe support when it comes to commitments, like marriage and commitment. And some of you are dealing with a situation where there's unhealthy ties to third-party people, where money, like there's support involved, okay? Like codependent connections, toxic connections, or exes, or children, or something like that. Not all of you, so don't take it if it's not your story. But Page of Wands, flirtation and fun, hope, but then something to do with the timing and impatience, and also triggering maybe insecurities because there's a judgmental energy, maybe judgment from other people if you're dealing with a situation where there's differences between you and this person. So that creates tension between the two of you, or judgmental energy between the two of you because you're misinterpreting each other's behavior or reacting from a place like a very like this is the toxic pattern, like you're not validating me, and then maybe harsh words, Knight of Swords in the reverse. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Aquarius, what's going on? Yeah, King of Wands though, passion, chemistry. So there's a sense of wanting to, you're still attracted to this person. Maybe you want them to take more of a leadership role in actually creating more reciprocity and balance. There is flirtation. One more on that Hierophant card in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. Not really, there's, you know, not really, it's almost like it looks like there's an assumption of fickleness, like you can't really rely on this. Someone, because King of Swords in the reverse, okay, on the heavier side is not honest, okay? But on the lighter side of things, the King of Swords in the reverse can be a bit fickle or harsh with their words. So what I'm getting is twofold. One, it could be like, this always looks like it's heading in a direction and then someone doesn't follow through with their words. So that's why it's like, you know, you're overindulgent or you're just playing with me or something like that. Particularly when it comes to like really committing to the situation. The King of Swords in the reverse also can be harsh-tongued, like King and Queen of Swords in reverse, shadow energy. So there's something about coldness or reactivity or not nice reactions, okay? And so there's a hope to heal that. And it triggers insecurities. You both might have insecurities that are being triggered here. The Oracle cards are going to clarify. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Wands. So it causes hot and cold in and out. And there's questions around, can you build this 10 of Pentacles for the future? Because we have 9 of Pentacles. Also career, again, could be playing into this. So Aquarius, you could feel like this person is very self-focused or focused on money and career. And you could doubt that you can build the future with them, or that it could even also be you, okay? And then there's reactivity. I don't even know, guys. I'm sorry if this reading, if it's not for you or if it's just like, whatever, throw it out. I'm just going to get some of the oracles that'll help. Either way, if I'm going to break it down, when it's good, it's good. The Sun card. There is passion and chemistry, no doubt, okay? There seems to be a little bit of this, the mutual energy is wanting to feel like there's mutual support between the two of you and reciprocity. There can be fun and pleasure. There can also be reactivity. It looks like a bit of a roller coaster. The Judgment card's accountability, second chances. Some of you feel maybe this person doesn't take accountability. Judgment card's in the reverse. Or there's a judgmental kind of a way of speaking to one another and treating one another. And there needs to be more mutual respect and cooperation. Now, Aquarius, do you need to, sorry guys, my readings aren't for everyone. If we wait for the mirror to change and we yell at the mirror and we're pissed at the mirror, it's like you're putting on a shirt in the morning and you want the mirror to show you that you're wearing a red shirt and not a green shirt, and you're wearing a green shirt. So if you want this to change, we need to disconnect from the version where you're like, they're like this, they're judgmental, they're self-indulgent, they're not prioritizing me, they're this and this. And then you've got to select with your consciousness the version that you would prefer, and you've got to be a version of Aquarius that feels that they absolutely prioritize you, pour into you, you know, there is reciprocity, you're not insecure, you know, yes, the passion and chemistry, that's awesome. But if you want your 10 of Pentacles, then you're confident, of course we have the 10 of Pentacles. Of course they are invested in me. And if you have other people that are influencing this because of culture, religion, or whatever, like your network, then who gives a fuck? Everyone approves of our relationship and our connection. If there are toxic people in the mix, you selected a version of the connection where there's that circumstantial third party somehow or a block or creating conflict and tension between the two of you, fuck it. Don't pay them attention. No, we have a perfect connection. I'm the main focus. I'm the priority. I mean, you're the fucking writer of the show, so don't write in anything that is like unfavorable in your own story. And you're the main character and these are all sub-characters. Write them out. Sorry guys, but you know, Taurus and Scorpio energy, did I say that? Capricorn, Aries, Leo. Maybe I did say that earlier, sorry guys. It's like one of my last videos for the day, but I mean, I hope for some of you that that made sense. Aquarius energy with the star. and Sag. Okay, Paradise. See, I said when it's nice, it's playful. I said that. So we've got, what does this person want with you? Honeymoon phase, Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. Okay, what else does this person want? Coffin, new beginnings, liberation as well. I think this is liberation from patterns. This is closing out of old cycles and liberation from what's toxic, toxic dynamic, toxic communication styles. And for some of you Aquarius, that might mean also liberation from like outside influences, okay, that are affecting the connection. All right, new beginnings. And it does say tragic ending. So some of you have had like a blow up and it's just stopped. I don't think this is ended. I just think it's like a pause. Poker face. Okay, not showing hand. So there's a reactivity here. You know, this Emperor card, and so the toxic trait also could be this kind of stone wall and not really showing a lot of emotion. Four of Cups, right? There's an energy between the two of you. Here's insecurity, here's feeling emotionally rejected, or something like that between the two of you. So you both might not open up very much, and then that causes reactivity. If you want this person to be more open, more emotionally available, then you need to just affirm for that and hold them dominantly in the assumption that that's how they are. Okay, there's also something about risk. Okay, risk, gambling. Some of you are dealing with this situation, like I said, that someone's not being very stable or can be overindulgent or irresponsible, because it causes resentments and triggers. That's that Knight of Swords type energy. Karmic relationship doesn't have to be a karmic relationship, guys, like the label. It's just resentments and triggers. And then Hammer, sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing, engagement ring, love call, talking. Guys, that's what I have. This person, there is the love. They want to rebuild, okay? Persistent, working on it. And I think I started with that Three of Pentacles. They want to see if you can get on the same page and work on it and cooperate, okay? Repairing. After there's been things that have been held back, then a lot of reactivity, possibly negative assumptions, judgmental energy, someone's not being very stable, both questioning mutual investment in one another. But they can be pleasure and joy and happiness. They want it again. They seem to be focused on higher level of commitment, partnership and union. This also says completion. So I'd say completion of an old cycle, or maybe completion of what's toxic outside of the connection that's influencing the situation. So can you get on the same page, take accountability, and have another phase, right? So new beginnings and talking. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Take anything that you don't like and fuck it in a bucket, or tweak it, or throw the whole thing out, whatever you like. I hope it resonated for some of you. I intend that it helped some of you. I'm sending you guys so much love, and I'm going to check in with you in 2 weeks' time.